If you are over 60 and spend money every month on magnesium supplements, I want you to pause for a moment. Many people believe that taking a pill is enough, while their own refrigerator contains foods that are stronger, easier to absorb, and far safer. Your body needs about 310 to 420 milligrams of magnesium each day to maintain energy, keep your heartbeat steady, and support smooth muscle function. Yet most older adults are unknowingly falling short. In this video, I will share the top 10 magnesium-rich foods that are easy to find, affordable, and especially helpful for adults over 60. To understand why food-based magnesium matters so much, we need to look at its real role inside the body. Magnesium participates in more than 300 biological processes every day. It helps cells produce energy, supports a steady heartbeat, regulates blood pressure, relaxes muscles, and contributes to deeper, more restorative sleep. When magnesium is low, your body sends clear signals. You may feel tired even after sleeping enough hours, experience nighttime cramps, difficulty focusing, forgetfulness, episodes of rapid heartbeat, or fluctuating blood pressure. Sleep becomes lighter and more easily disturbed. When your magnesium level is stable, you feel clearer, your muscles are less tense, and your energy stays consistent throughout the day. This is a crucial foundation for adults over 60 who want to stay strong and mentally sharp. Magnesium is essential for more than 300 biological reactions. But there is another detail many people overlook. After age 60, your body does not absorb magnesium as efficiently as it used to. Chronic stress, drinking a lot of coffee, common medications, natural aging, and digestive changes all reduce the amount of magnesium your body can absorb from food. This explains why many older adults eat what seems like a healthy diet but still test low. For this reason, many experts recommend a higher daily intake for people over 60, around 500 to 600 milligrams a day, compared with about 400 for younger adults. Understanding this increased need helps you see why choosing the right foods in the upcoming list is so important. Now that you know older adults need more magnesium, there is another key point to remember. The number printed on a package does not reflect how much your body actually absorbs. The first factor is your real serving size. Most food labels list nutrients per 100 grams, but in a typical meal, we often eat far less. This brings the number of usable milligrams down quickly. The second factor is anti-nutrients like oxalates and phytates. Depending on the food and how it is prepared, they can reduce absorption by 25 to 60%. Before we move into the top 10 magnesium-rich foods, let me ask you a quick question. If you prefer getting magnesium from natural food, comment number 1. If you still prefer supplements, comment number 2. Now that you understand why the magnesium on the label does not equal the magnesium your body absorbs, let us start the list. At number 10 are leafy greens, a familiar group that is not as strong as most people assume. Spinach and bok choy are often praised for their mineral content. In theory, 100 grams provide close to 80 milligrams of magnesium, but in reality, most people eat only about 30 grams in one meal, which brings the number down sharply. Leafy greens also contain high levels of oxalates, which limit absorption even further. When you factor in the small serving size and reduced absorption, your body receives just a little over 10 milligrams. Leafy greens are still healthy, but they are not a primary magnesium source for adults over 60. That is why the next items in the ranking matter even more. Right after leafy greens, number 9 goes to fruits and berries. They are easy to eat, familiar, and very suitable for older adults. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, bananas, and avocados provide around 20 to 29 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. The number is not high, but this group has a major advantage: almost no anti-nutrients. That means your body absorbs nearly all the magnesium they contain. If you want to maintain or gently lose weight, berries are especially helpful because they are low in sugar and still contribute steady magnesium. While not a strong source, fruits help balance meals, provide vitamins and fiber, and support healthy eating habits as we move into stronger magnesium foods. Number 8 goes to non-starch vegetables, the familiar vegetables we cook daily. Broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts provide about 15 to slightly over 20 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. The amount is not high, but these vegetables have a clear advantage. They contain almost no anti-nutrients. A serving of 1 to 200 grams can give you 20 plus to nearly 40 milligrams of magnesium that your body uses efficiently. These vegetables pair well with meat, fish, or eggs, making them a light and healthy addition for anyone over 60. From here, we move into much stronger magnesium sources. At number 7 are dairy products, a group many people consume daily and one that provides steady, reliable magnesium. Cheese, milk, and yogurt usually contain 24 to 28 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, and they are free of anti-nutrients. A small 1-ounce piece of cheese gives about 8 milligrams, while a cup of milk provides around 48 milligrams that your body absorbs very well. The strength of this group is the combination of calcium and magnesium, two minerals essential for bone strength and joint comfort as you age. If you are lactose intolerant, fermented yogurt or hard cheeses may be easier to digest. From here, we enter the higher magnesium categories. At number 6 are whole grains, a familiar category but often misunderstood when it comes to usable magnesium. Oats contain about 125 milligrams per 100 grams, whole wheat bread around 76, brown rice about 25, and buckwheat around 51. But whole grains contain 20 to 50% anti-nutrients, which sharply reduce absorption. In reality, each serving leaves only 15 to 40 milligrams your body can use. Modern wheat can also contain gluten and chemical residues that may cause digestive discomfort in sensitive adults. Whole grains are not a primary magnesium source, but they are helpful in moderation when paired with stronger foods. Number 5 brings us to a group many people enjoy: dark chocolate and cacao powder. Cacao can contain up to 500 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, and high-quality dark chocolate about 228. Even with about 25% anti-nutrients, the absorbed magnesium is still significant. Just 1 teaspoon of cacao gives over 20 milligrams, and a 1-ounce piece of 85% dark chocolate offers around 50 milligrams. Choose varieties with high cacao content and little sugar for the best effect. This group supports heart health, mood, and daily magnesium intake as we move into the top 4. Number 4 goes to legumes, an affordable and surprisingly rich source of magnesium. Per 100 grams, lentils provide 36 milligrams, black beans about 70, and chickpeas up to 115. But legumes contain high levels of anti-nutrients, sometimes up to 50%, which reduces absorption if they are not prepared correctly. The good news is that soaking beans overnight and cooking them in a pressure cooker at temperatures above 212 degrees Fahrenheit significantly lowers anti-nutrients. When prepared properly, a cooked serving of about 120 grams can deliver 22 to 69 milligrams or even more. This makes legumes a strong weekly choice for boosting magnesium. Number 3 goes to fatty fish, a group rich in magnesium and powerful for heart and brain health. In 100 grams of fish, magnesium ranges from 25 to 60 milligrams, and most importantly, there are no anti-nutrients. This means absorption is almost 100%. A serving of 100 to 150 grams gives 38 to 90 milligrams. Mackerel stands out with about 90 milligrams per serving, plus high omega-3 for cardiovascular and brain support in adults over 50. This is why fatty fish ranks so high and should appear regularly in your weekly meals. Number 2 goes to nuts, small foods with a very dense magnesium content. Walnuts, almonds, cashews, and Brazil nuts contain 158 to 376 milligrams per 100 grams. With about 35% anti-nutrients, the absorbed amount is still high. A small 1-ounce serving gives 31 to 73 milligrams. However, some people are sensitive or allergic to nuts, and cashews are higher in carbohydrates, which may not fit certain weight control plans. Use nuts wisely and in moderate amounts as a nutrient-rich addition to your diet. At the top of the list are seeds. Despite their tiny size, they contain the highest natural magnesium density of all foods. Chia, flax, pumpkin, sunflower, and especially hemp seeds provide 260 to 700 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. Even with 35% anti-nutrients, the remaining absorbed magnesium is still impressive. A small serving of about 0.7 ounces gives 44 to 91 milligrams. Just 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds can cover nearly 1/4 of the daily magnesium needs of adults over 60. They can be added easily to yogurt, smoothies, or salads without changing your eating habits. Small foods, big impact. Now that we have covered the foods that help raise magnesium, we need to look at the 3 hidden enemies that quietly drain it every day. These appear in the diets of many older adults without them realizing it. The first enemy is white sugar. The second is refined flour found in bread, pastries, and pasta. The third is industrial oils like soybean oil and canola oil. These foods contain almost no magnesium but make up a large share of daily calories for many people. Because they are empty calories, the body must use magnesium to process them, causing levels to fall even when you think you are eating enough. This explains why so many adults over 60 feel like they are doing everything right but still end up deficient. Knowing these enemies helps you clearly see the difference between natural food and ultra-processed food and make better long-term choices. Looking back at everything we covered today, the most important lesson is this: magnesium does not come from expensive pills. Its real power comes from choosing the right foods, understanding absorption, and building simple habits you can maintain every day. After 60, food becomes one of the most powerful natural tools you have. Small choices today can shape your strength, mobility, and energy for years to come. Before you leave, I would love to know, which of the 10 foods surprised you the most? Share your answer in the comments. I read them, and I often reply. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to support the Dr. Emily Hartwell community. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. This video is for educational purposes only and does not replace personal medical advice. If you take medication or have a health condition, speak with your doctor before making changes to your diet.